Nihilium. They cannot have a weak link, because if they do, then that is where Fnatic are going to strike them down. They'll take advantage of that, Fnatic. So if Flo goes for a 007 again, that can't be allowed. He needs to be up there getting frags when the opportunities are there, because you can have all the tactics in the world. If your boys aren't hitting the shots, you're just going to get hung out to dry.
Right.
And when Fnatic are on their game, we saw it on Cash. Everybody, if given the opportunity, they were just laying waste. So if it's going to be more of the same on Inferno, I'm really just wondering, how can Nihilium? Yeah, it's like that's the question, right? How can Nihilium do it? Well, we're about to find out. We're into the pistol round here.
Yeah, this is actually a good strategy. They're pushing very aggressively up towards the B bomb site, and there's only one guy there. That's Wolfmeister. They're able to neutralize him. They can get in here basically for free, and he's stuck behind the pillar, so he does fall. The smoke drops, and look at this Flowsick already in a really good position here to try to pick one or two of them off as they come around the corner, and he's going to be able to get one for free. Can he get a second one? He's looking for it. Not going to be able to do it, but he does do a reasonable amount of damage. Crims and Flusha chiming in here, 3-on-3 post-plant situation. They're coming back in from the back halls. There it is, Sanks, 1, 2. Can he get a third? He's spamming away. Both of them, neither of them can connect, really. Sanks is down to 17, but Crims, your last man standing for Fnatic, and this is exactly the start that Nihilium needs here.
Yeah, this is fantastic. And Sanks in particular, man, he's not going to get another triple. Automatic is going to come in and get the last kill. But that's what it was all about. As soon as it came back to a 3-on-3 situation where even Crims was able to get a shot through the smoke and kill somebody, I was like, hold on to your pants, boys. Like, this is like Fnatic are about to get this retake down. But then that's what I was talking about. The individual play, when you can step up and actually get the kills for your team like that, that's Sanks just coming in big for his team and making it happen. Those kinds of plays are what Nihilium need right now. They need these kind of individual, just sick aim plays to be able to take on Fnatic, because that's what will keep Fnatic honest.
Absolutely. And again, you talked about is Flowsick going to be there for him this time? He was able to push through the smoke to the tree outside of the B bomb site on Arch side and pick up that kill. Oh, but look at that. I think he got instantly dinked coming around the corner. He's down to 18. Crims going to be able to find one, finds a second one. He's all the way over here by Moto's side. And there they just swarm, and look at this, the stack at the A bomb site paying dividends, and now it's just down to Valens, who picks up 2 and an MP7. But what can he do here?
Well, right now he's kind of stuck. He needs to wait for somebody from Fnatic to overcommit. Throws that smoke down, so he's going to block that off and actually buy himself a little bit of time. Tries to go for the flash play through, but that's not going to happen. JW just random spray is going to catch him off guard and take him out. Unfortunately for Nihilium, they tried to go for a Fnatic actually. They tried to go for a flash through T-Smoke and just bum rush through, right? So the only problem is that, pulling a Fnatic on Fnatic is kind of tricky because they
You're
hang
not
back.
pulling Crims on that one.
As soon as they hear those flashes go off in the steps as well, they just kind of consolidate the defense around that corner and then play the angles so that it's constantly just one person from Nihilium getting around that corner. Then they're facing 2 CZs. At that range, those 2 CZs are lethal, and Fnatic just kind of clean up off of that. They turn it into a series of 2v1s, and Nihilium just get kind of picked apart. So, yes, okay, we admire the no-fear approach, but you need to get the kills as well if you're going to do it.
JW, all this aggression here. He's got a couple more here. He gets taken down. And Swarm finally, Professor Chaos going to find him. And look at this. They actually push very aggressively up. He's able to pick up the Galil, and they've got Flusha up here in the halls. He's going to go ahead and fall back now over to port side.
Crims, though. Wolfmeister in mid. He's going to drop the bomb carrier. That's automatic down, but Crims is also flanked down into T-spawn. He is going to get caught out by Flowsick, though. Great catch there by Flo. Only problem is it's a 2-on-3 scenario, and now a 1-on-3. Flowsick is now the last man alive, and Fnatic know where he is. So you can already see Flusha peeking around in bedroom like that, trying to take that long-range fight. Gets a little ahead of himself, and he gets tagged down low. But Fnatic, they're going to be dialed in now, and they're just going to be able to hold these angles.
There you go. Pronax with the UMP is going to be trying to track down Flowsick. Comes around the corner. An instant decapitation. So
going for the knife as well.
Yeah,
Pronax
man.
even.
Scraping the bodies. Skinning them alive here.
Looks like Fnatic are trying to get a little lively here,
Try to amp themselves up a little bit,
Okay then. Well, that's going to be a bit of a setback here for Nihilium. And you can see Nihilium, they're going for a bit of an envy as well, where they want to keep the pressure up. This is like at the beginning of the halves now, you have teams, they just refuse to give up on the brawl. They refuse to be the first team to eco. And so we're seeing that now from Nihilium, where they lose that last round. They're like, okay, we know that they're low on money. We have enough money to afford a semi-decent buy. We're going to go for that.
Look at this, the aggression down mid. We talked about, Nihilium switching up the pace and everything like that, but anything you can do, we can do too. So Fnatic, they actually push down middle, and this is a great start for them this round. They're able to find a couple of kills and shut down that mid presence. And there's the smoke all the way from the arch side of the A bomb site to smoke off Sanks here, trying to make his way in. Only one player at the B bomb site. Look at this, actually coming up through mid is Valens. He's able to spot one, but unfortunately Olafmeister from the Cubby is going to be able to shoot him right in the back. And JW again with the AWP.
So this is Fnatic basically going for like the bullying tactic, right? Because they're also thinking, well, it's highly likely that they're going to be ecoing right now. So what do you do when you eco to just like really grind it in and just say like, yeah, get off this map? You go and beat them up. You're like, okay, we don't care if you got Tech 9s or P250s. We're just going to take you to town. I don't think that they accounted for the fact that there would be AKs waiting for them. So that might have caught Fnatic off guard, but they were able to stabilize in the end with like the overlapping fields of fire, all that jazz.
Yep.
And they were able to shut Nihilium out. But I think it was a little dicey there for Fnatic. I think for a second there, they're like, wait, they have AKs? Like, abort, get out. This is backfiring.
And there you go, JW again. Down mid, going to find Valens. The man advantage going the way of Fnatic early in this round as well. So, you know, it's again that aggression. Look at this. They're pushed out sandbags. Olaf Meister holding on to the MP7. Or is that an MP9? MP7, I was right. Never second guess myself. But a couple of frags coming in here from Nihilium. Flowsick picking up the double, and Sanks saying, what's Gucci with that Deagle headshot? Long range, and they're going to get into this B bomb site. Flowsick pushing around. He's going to get spotted out here. Flusha on top of the well over in CT spawns, trying to find some heads to pop off, but he's not going to be able to locate anything. That grenade, though. Oh,
come on.
Hits the scaffolding. And Automatic with a 1 dig of his own takes down Pronax. So Flusha now your last man standing and completely flipping things on top of their head right there. The only frag that they got this round was on the back of JW's AWP. And look at that. Good positioning from Automatic's going to be able to clean up Flusha, so no AWP saved for them, and they're going to get the AWP out of this one themselves.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic. That's a lot of money that's saved. Even though, you know, they win these kinds of... This is an eco round out of Nihilium. They actually eco round, and they win it.
Right.
And how they do that, I mean, it was actually quite nice there. Nihilium, they were able to do what Fnatic did to them in the last round, which is, you know, have 2 guns basically at all points of contact. Nihilium, this time around, top of Banana, they took these fights with Fnatic. It was like one guy from Fnatic peaks, there's 3 guns waiting for him. And then it's just chew up that defense one man at a time.
And that's what they need to do here.
Yeah, this is a real brawl. And this is also, you know, the straight-up aggression from Nihilium might be catching Fnatic off guard a bit as well, right? They may be expecting a little bit slower of a pace, especially after having, you know, demolished Nihilium on that first map. Now Nihilium are basically playing like, you know, a team that have their backs to the wall. There is no backing up now. We have to go in and get the job done.
Yeah, but, oh, wow, Automatic is going to be able to clean up another one. That's Pronax underneath of the porch. He's the last man over at the A bomb site, but look at the HP. That nade, I don't know if you saw that. I think it was Flusha actually got the drop down on the nade into mid and just destroyed 3 of them.
Yeah, that's so much damage dealt. Now, one good spray here from Crims could just mop them all up.
Yeah.
But he's playing it safe right now.
It's really on Automatic here. He's the only one with any kind of substance left with that 67 HP. Might leave it on Professor Chaos to try to work up here with the AWP and do something, but look at how aware they are on the CT side. Pronax and alt mid, Olaf Meister already in CT spawn. They know they're going B, and they are just going to pinch them in here.
Pronax has the incendiary, though. If that was on Olaf Meister, that would be huge right now.
Yeah.
If they could have that incendiary. It's not going to be, though. They do have a couple of flashes to work with, though. There's the first flash. Crims not quite spotting them, but there is man in pull. There's 2 pass, but Olaf Meister with the random spray through, going to pick off the first one.
There you go. Crims from Emo is going to be able to find Valens, and Olaf Meister again pushing through. Automatic finds one. He's looking for another one. The Deagle comes out, and he's not able to connect on the 1 dig. Pronax cleans it up. And they trade out the round, so now Nihilium, I believe, is going to be on the eco once again. They do have 70. Well, nope. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, 7,000 on Automatic. He's like, that's enough.
Instant AK purchase from them right off the bat. Professor Chaos actually had a bit of money, too, so I think he dropped an AK and a Tech 9 for Valens. So not a bad buy here. They did pick up a lot of nades, so
this is a good buy. I mean, this is perfectly fine here for Nihilium. Double Tech 9, 3 AK. I mean, you can lead the charge with the Tech 9s and just clean up house with the AKs. And you have all the nades that you need for an execute, so they do start off strong by overwhelming JW. JW getting greedy, going for that peak. This is that confidence that we were talking about, and then they just go straight up through team, trying to trade. Pronax looking for the spray. Gets the second one. Yes, he does, but the man in Boiler, is he going to let him out? Pronax is playing bring around the Rosie. He finally gets caught. It does the double kill for Automatic. Takes out Olaf Meister, who was a second too late.
That was an unbelievable 180 play there from Automatic, cleaning up both of them there in mid, and this is all on Crims. A 1v2. Sank's going to plant that in the A bomb site standard spot, and it looks like they're going to go for the double pit setup here, and this is exactly what they need to do because Crims coming around from apartment side. So not a bad post-plant situation, and wow, that just exploded in seconds there. I thought for sure, you know, Pronax was going to be able to pick up 1 or 2 more kills there in mid. Now they got to be careful because he's actually worked all the way out. He spots one. That's Automatic going down. Drops down, and oh, Sank's going to be able to clean it up. So A nice stand for Nihilium there. 4-3 for Fnatic.
Can you hear the crowd? Can you hear the crowd? I mean, they're going wild now. Nihilium pick up a round. And
we got a match here.
I mean, this is it. They're really turning it. And I think Fnatic just got caught off guard at how aggressive Nihilium were. Just once again, flashing through the smoke, bum rushing through, taking these fights. I mean, I think this is actually catching Fnatic a little bit on the back foot with just how straight up aggressive Nihilium are playing this game right now.
Well, it's like you said at the beginning, you know, getting in their face early from the Fnatic side and
Nihilium are doing the same.
100%. Yeah, they're bringing it right back.
Nihilium are like, you will respect us. Like,
this
is it. You know, because that's what has to happen when you're the underdog and you're playing versus a heavily favored team. The other team is not going to respect you. You have to make them do that. And that's what Nihilium are accomplishing right now. They're like, okay, Fnatic, if you're not going to take us seriously, we're going to make you.
I think mission has been accomplished here a little bit. So the last couple of rounds, you know, like you said, JW getting a little bit too aggressive, overstaying his welcome there in mid, and they punished him for it. He took a nade all the way down to half health and then immediately took a Tech 9 bullet to the face, and that just completely opened up that round. So
yeah, there's a quad on B right now, quad stack on B. 4 players from Fnatic, and they're crossing their fingers. They're saying, yeah, come into B site right now. That's a great idea. You know, we only got one guy here. We really only got one guy here. JW peeking out as well is going to be the bait. And this could actually be the wraparound. They're going to try and go through Arch into CT. This is going to get spotted out. The only man alive in Banana has got the bomb. But Fnatic are actually changing up their positions. They're trying to take this fight.
Crims, though, he's going to get a little bit too aggressive. He turns his back at the wrong time. Automatic comes around, but Flowsick gets the double. They've opened up this bomb site. JW, the only one over here, but he's doing it. 3 kills for him over here, holding down this B bomb site, and
there's no time
on the flank. 17 seconds. Professor Chaos is able to find one, and he's going to run all the way back around to A. No,
there's no time.
There's no
JW
time.
just has to live,
and he doesn't. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Okay, measure it out. There's literally no time for him to make that run from top banana, like top banana to the A site. The fastest way, even if you go up like short to the A site to the corner. Yeah, he had no time to get that bomb plant.
Gotten there. He would have gotten the default plant spot right when the clock hit 0.
Yeah, so there you have it. All right.
Unless he was planning on planning at the bottom of Banana Hallway.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. JW, he just needs to sit tight on that side. Well, of course, you know, we've got the eye of God, right? You know, but we can actually see everything. But I mean, man, what a close round. This really is a battle. JW just doing the best that he can right now to bring his team back into it. And that was a force buy from Fnatic as well. So things get very awkward here for the Swedes. They're going to be on an eco round now. And Nihilium, they're just going to keep applying the pressure. This is looking really good for the North American team.
Yeah, which is something that we haven't really had the opportunity to say throughout this entire tournament. But hey, if there's ever a time for them to turn it around, I mean, this is the map that they chose. They're tied up 4-4 here going into the 9th round. And JW, though, he's got other ideas. He's aggressive over by Bedroom. He's going to be able to draw first blood. And they went from the stack at the B bomb site to the 5-man stack at the A bomb site. So looks like they are going to pick up the bomb now and maybe try to work up towards Banana. That's exactly what they're going to do. Now we've got a little bit of a battle here in mid. Sanks, he's getting pushed on through the smoke.
He hasn't the faintest right now. JW just trying to check these angles. Spots him out and just calmly taps him away.
Man, so cool under pressure.
Yeah, JW is just a monster. I mean, there's no controlling this guy. There's three players alive here right now. JW's got 2 kills. He's only got 8 bullets left in his CZ. But the AWP's been picked up by Crims.
It just took them so long to get into that B bomb site. Look at this rotation already from the CTs. They've got 3 over here, 1 flanking Banana. Flowsick is going to be able to chime in with the first one, but Valens is down to 4 HP. So even though they have the construction side smoked off and there's no kits on the CT side, they've got a real opportunity. Oh my goodness, actually Flowsick dinked down to 2 HP, so Automatic is the only one with any kind of health. Valens, though, finds one. And now they're going to go ahead and fall off, but JW finding another frag. And that's going to, they're just trying to make Automatic die with the bomb to force all 5 rebuys.
Yep, they're trying to make this as expensive as possible. JW is just going to dance around. He's taking the fight, but that bomb goes up, and mission accomplished. Everyone on Nihilium goes up with that bomb. They're going to spend all of their money in the next round. Whereas Fnatic are just going to be sitting pretty. That was an eco, and now they're definitely going to go for a buy in this scenario. They've got the money for it. They saved that AWP, so they can hand that over to JW. He's going to have the sniper rifle to work with in this round.
And let's see where he decides to go, because he's been playing very aggressive in mid with that AWP so far in this matchup. And it looks like, well, he's going through library, so it could be a bit of an apartment push, maybe just hold at the end of apartments. We've seen him do that a number of times, and actually he's just going to go all the way around to the left-hand side of mid. So,
and this is one of the key rounds of this first half right here. Both of these teams are broke. It's so important now for Fnatic to pick up the win to be able to stabilize a little bit here on their CT side because Nihilium are getting a bit too far ahead for comfort. Initial frag and some good damage dealt to Sanks is going to be a strong start here for the Swedes.
Yeah, and Flowsick down through mid is actually going to get spammed up. Crims is going to find a second one over at B, and JW looking through that smoke, trying to find Flowsick on the backside down by bench, and he's not going to be able to locate that right now. There is one. I believe I saw one over by Boiler Room. Yes, that was automatic. So the terrorists, you know, the bomb is dropped down in the banana hallway, so this is going to be more of like a, all right, what do we want to do here? This is where your IGL really comes up clutch for you. What do we do now mid-round? We're down 2 players. How do we adapt to this and manage to get in here and be successful this round?
It's the game of counters, and Fnatic are also thinking the same thing. What do we have to do now to stabilize? And that's not give the entry. And so you can see how far back they're falling onto the sites now. Flusha holding passively at Arch, JW on the site, Pronax in the pit. If they come up to the A site, they're just going to get caught in a crossfire. They're playing the clock right now, Fnatic. They're making them sweat. 30 seconds left to get this bomb plant, and JW returns, takes out Automatic, goes for another one, and he gets it. Takes out Flowsick. He gets the third as well.
God.
Takes out Professor Chaos. JW's like, is this wild enough for you, Chaos? Am I doing it right?
Oh, man. The bunny hop, too, coming right around. That was just, it looked so cool. Style points on that one.
Well, JW is one of those guys who's just like, yeah, I'll adapt. When the off shift came out, he was like, nah, I don't really care. I'll adapt. It's not going to be a problem.
Is that how he did it? Now he just bunny hops for it?
Nah, he just does what he wants. Look at him. He's at 16-1-7 right now. He's more than twice. He's like 2 times ahead the runner-up on his team, that is. You know, Crims is next in line with 8 frags.
And here's that aggression. And it's going to be an eco round here for Nihilium, so we're going to see what they can do. There's the smoke from the CT side, and they're just going to walk right on through, and Flusha right on the other side of this smoke. There's the nade to follow, but he only catches one of them, but he's going to go for the spray down. 1, 2, 3! JW with the P2000 is going to find another one, and just like that, Valens, he's going to get cleaned up by Olafmeister, so a clean round from Fnatic. They take the lead back 6-5, and again, the one thing that's more important than any of that is 5 of them lived, and they're starting to build that bank up again.
Exactly. Crims is up to $8,000 now. So Fnatic, they've got a little bit of breathing room. Now they're going to be able to play confidently, go for the aggro plays if they want to. I mean, JW's, you know, he has no leash. He just goes and does his thing.
Should we just leave it on him for the rest of the half?
No. We got to see what else is happening, right? But I mean, it's always a good show. Now they have another combination play coming out here from Nihilium. You know, a double tech 9, 3 AK. You know, this is their kind of like, we're going to meet you halfway, just so we have enough nades to really work with in the round. But those entry frags, they're not going to happen here. JW, yet again, top banana. This is the difficulty of playing JW on Inferno in particular, is you never know where he's going to be. And then he shows up, and he just wrecks you. 2 kills, and nearly a third there. I think he hit the pillar. He's looking. Is he going to get it?
He's
Man,
ready.
This is crazy. And no, he's not going to get the shot. Flusha instead is going to take that kill.
All right, well, it's down to a 2 versus 5 already. I mean, only 30 seconds ticked away off the clock, and a lot for the Nihilium side to do. And there it is again, JW, the one-man show right now, picks up another triple. He's sitting at 20 kills now, 20 and 7. He's still doubled up on the next person, who's Flusha. And it's crazy to think how deep they are with talent, and to have twice the kills of the next person on your team and have that be Flusha is just like, what?
No, this is where Pronax's job is just like really, really easy. When JW is just like hitting shots like this, just dominating a team single-handedly, Pronax is like, yeah, go do your thing. Rest of you guys, you know, let's just hold these angles, you know, just let JW work.
Yeah. And it's like you said, he just kind of gives him free reign to do whatever it is. It's based off, it looks like he's just playing based off of spawns right now. All right, I got a B spawn, I'm going to go pick car. All right, I have a mid spawn, I'm going to go ahead and pick down through mid. And ooh,
what did he shoot through his legs there? What happened?
I think he might have hit the pole down at the bottom of mid.
Man, that was too close. Yeah. JW is just all off a feel, man. He is just, it's like an artist, watching an artist work. He's got his canvas, and there you go. He's closed his eyes, he's just putting paint up there. Like,
and it just turns out to be a masterpiece.
Yeah. But 7-5 right now. Fnatic definitely in control of the situation. Nihilium, they've been forced to go for an eco now after that quasi-buy, and the last round didn't work. So this is just, you know, once again, backs to the wall. I mean, this is Inferno, of course, but for Nihilium, you know, underdog situation, we really want them to go above and beyond on their T side. Like, they need to get up to 6 rounds, if not 7.
Absolutely, but a trade of frags here, and they've got one in Boiler Room still trying to come out, but Flusha is there for it. And that nade is good, but Olafmeister again taking matters into his own hands. Flusha finds another one, and that's going to leave it all on Valens over here at the B bomb site. Bomb has been dropped at A, and Crim's going to clean that one up. So 8-5 now. Fnatic trying to put themselves back in the driver's seat and close out this half at a 10-5 scoreline. Nihilium, though, it's like you said, against a typical team, 5 rounds isn't a bad terrorist side half. Against a Fnatic, 5 rounds isn't going to be enough.
Yeah, 5 rounds is going to be really rough, especially if JW's playing like this right now, because he'll just run all over you on his T side as well once he gets an AWP in his hand. So, I mean, yeah, Nihilium, this is the big round basically. 14th round here. If they lose this one, they might be able to get a decent buy-in, but this is the one where they have everything they need, and this is when Fnatic choose to go for the power play. They go for the B control, deep smoke, and take control of Banana. They're forcing Nihilium up towards T, towards that A spot.
Oh my goodness, what a nade from Crims. Banks it right onto the top of the T stairs, and it lands right at Valen's feet. That's unfortunate for him. They're going to go for that flash play up through mid, and Fnatic not having any of it. Flusha picking up the lightning fast double, and JW's there as well. As Olofmeister, they're working all over this A bomb site. They've got 4 CTs, and the last one's going to be down at the bottom of mid at the end of Banana. So Professor Chaos, he's got it all to do, and he's just not going to be able to make it happen. 9-5 now.
And that's a flawless round win there for Fnatic as well, versus a fully bought up Nihilium who have all the bells and whistles, all the nades that they need, everything, and they can't get anything done. They get dominated at the bottom of Banana and then just try and go for that YOLO play. And the thing is now Fnatic, they've wised up to that. They're like, okay, we're aware now that you like to flash through smoke, we and push through it, you know, so we're going to take these positions where you can't easily rush us down. We're not going to hold out in the open. We're going to hold at these angles instead, so that if we get flashed, we just back around the angle and we're still all right. Of course, Fnatic don't really need that when they have that perfect crossfire and they're just able to just shred you. But JW point blank takes one, and he loses his teammate Crims. He's pinned down behind the boxes now, sees that in hand though, and this is all he needs. He does so much damage to 2 players.
Man. It's just unbelievable the amount of damage he did right there. The Molotov comes through the smoke as well. 71 left for Flowsick. He's got the AWP now, so he salvaged a rifle.
Pronax.
Yeah, Pronax coming around on the flank. Automatic is ready for it, but Pronax, he just didn't have enough health to survive that exchange. And
oh, and there you go, Molotov into the back. Yeah, I like this. Behind 2 boxes, trying to shake things up a little bit. Not going to expect PC to be that close, but then Pronax wins the duel anyway.
In a tough situation here for Flowsick with an op. He's playing back at Emo. They're going to go ahead and smoke things off and peek out. He lays the shot out onto Pronax. That nade, oh, that is just awful. So much damage being done, and he's not going to be able to clean that up. Pronax picking up another nade off the ground, throws it into the back of the site, and down goes Flowsick. So 10-5, that's the scoreline we kind of anticipated here after the after JW caught fire. And again, is that going to be enough for him? I'm going to say probably not. Fnatic, I mean, it's Fnatic.
Yeah, they had a bumpy start, Fnatic, but then they stabilized, they got the confidence, and JW, more importantly, got, you know, basically got his confidence up. And when JW is feeling confident, taking those peaks, taking those battles, yeah, it's just he's the one-man army. Yeah, so I mean, we did see some very cool kind of plays, you know, right? You know, Nihilium was showing that they could, you know, exploit situations to their profit, to their benefit, right? By that B take, for example, where they go in as 2, as 3, right? And they play the angles to turn these into like 2v1s, 3v1s, these sorts of things, right? It's just that the raw fragging power that Fnatic has, is when JW peeks out and just annihilates half your team, that's just so hard to deal with, to come back from if you're constantly losing a man early on in the round. So now we get to see what we have in store for us here in the second round, or in the second half pistol.
And again, Olofmeister, the drop Tech 9 in the armor, that's
his calling card at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've seen so many times now. And again, here we go. We're going to see whether or not he can lay it down in this round. This is a must-win round for Nihilium if they want any chance of staying in this matchup. And the bomb has worked its way up towards mid. It's going to be a push straight on through. They smoke it off. Are they going to go for the wrap through CT arches? Oh boy, here they go, and that's going to leave it all on automatic right around the corner. He's going to pop some shots, but Olofmeister spamming away with the Tech 9. JW cleans it up, and that's going to leave it all on Valens over here at the B bomb site. He's got Flusha right around the corner. He's just hiding in this smoke. This isn't a bad play. I've told you, Valens does this all the time. They still can't figure out where he is.
This should be a free plant. This should be a free plant for Fnatic. They catch him in the end. They realize there should have been a second man here on this site. We've totally cleared it out. He can only be in Banana. And now the rotation comes in from Nihilium, and it's just getting outright crushed. 1v5. Nothing Professor Chaos could do. And that right there is just Fnatic in a nutshell. Just straight up train, not stopping. Behind the pressure that is Olofmeister with that Tech 9, they want him in the fray. If they can have somebody there with Kevlar and a Glock just like soaking bullets, but Olofmeister, he's just going to run over anything that gets in his way. JW got the kill, but I think that was like, okay, you know, JW like comes around that corner, he's like, I want that kill, you know, but Olofmeister did the work in that case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can see he's actually got 10 assists right now as well on Olofmeister, so he's sitting at 10, 10, and 7. If he dies 3 more times, he'll get the triple-double out of this matchup, but as of right now, I mean, he's as good as 20 kills basically on his side, getting those 10 assists. I mean, doing so much work for his team round in and round out. And, you know, we talk about JW sitting at 23-9, still a spectacular scoreline for him. The closest one behind him is going to be Flusha, and again, they're going to do some good damage up through middle. Sanks is down to 15 points of health. They're going to go ahead and push up and see where they decide to go here. Is JW going to get the first blood and takes down Professor Chaos. They've got a couple over here by Porch side. That's going to be number 2 man is Flowsick, and they've also got Automatic on this side as well. They had 4 people in that A-bomb site, but look at this. The awareness of the Fnatic side. They fall all the way back out of the A-bomb site. Maybe it's a stack, maybe it's not a stack, but they didn't take the risk. The smoke does come out, though, from Valens, and they might force their way through this.
They might try, because they just used their only smoke to block off CT. Sanks is rotating through. Flowsick is going to start looking towards mid. They're going to get boxed in here, Fnatic. So that smoke is going to clear. Now things get awkward. Now they're just going to try and go strength in numbers, and they could actually catch out Flowsick here. Flowsick, he's hiding beneath it. Do they even realize? They have no idea. He could completely eviscerate this push. He's right behind the peekaboo, but he doesn't get the kill. Crims turns around and takes his face off.
That's so unlucky. But, I mean, he's done that before. Automatic, though, from the A site finds one. Almost gets a second one onto Crims. He's not able to connect with the last 5-7 bullet, and Flush is going to take him out. But, again, that's one of those hero plays. We saw him do it on Cash, and there it was again. That was so slick, too. I mean, he hears him coming back, drops right down into the bottom mid pit, and just, I mean, that was... It was a thing of beauty. It's just unfortunate that he couldn't connect.
Yeah, that's the main thing, right? Just couldn't quite get it together there.
Oh, and Crims is sitting on Leet right now.
13-37. There we go.
There it is.
I mean, dude, Crims is also totally just a monster. But there we go. Crims, you know, speak of the devil, he starts off strong. 1-for-1 trade there in Banana. Valence and Automatic, however, are still here. That was a solid play from Nihilium, trying to go for the B control early. They actually do quite a bit of damage to JW. So this isn't too bad a situation for Nihilium.
And again, just doing JW things over here, the jump spam, trying to get somebody over in front of sandbags, but he's not going to be able to find anything just yet. It looks like they might try to boost up so he can spam a little bit more consistently. Exactly what he's going to do, but still not going to be able to connect. There's nobody out in that area. The bomb is down at the logs in the bottom of the banana hallway, so let's see what Pronax has in store for us here. That's going to be a smoke over to CT spawn. Might signal some sort of a rotation here. As you can see, Flowsick's going to work his way around through CT spawn, and this isn't a bad call for them, but that bomb is going to be working well. Where's this molly going to go? That's going to be for new box.
Yeah, right there, back in it, and now all 3 going to go charging up. We have the rotation here, however, there's going to be 2 guys holding solid on this site. First man was boosted up, and he is going to be, well, annihilated, and Valence is now alone with the USP, though, so not the best firepower to deal with this push, despite the fact that Flusha, JW, even Pronax are low. So they can still do some serious economic damage here. Fnatic are definitely not out of the woods yet.
No, not at all, but Professor Cass, he's so worried about somebody flanking out from the A bomb site, and unfortunately, he's not going to find anything over in that area. So it looks like they are going to gear up for some exit frags here, try to do that economical damage, like you said, similar, and take away a gun or 2. And
they're trying to do what JW did to them earlier on. They're going to they want to keep them planted on here with everybody so very low on Fnatic. They have to get far away. I mean, there's the headshot too. They can't even get Olafmeister down. He's got 2 kills, but Fnatic now have to run. They do clear out Banana though, so they should be able to get far enough. Yeah, everybody survives. So real tense situation there for Fnatic, because if even one member is there to like hold them back even a couple of seconds, that turns into Fnatic losing a couple members to that bomb, and that's way too expensive.
Could have been 2 or even 3 people dropping there at the end. So,
well, here's the big round. Here's the big round, Mega. They have to lock it down here, Nihilium. They have the money now. Looks like PC's going to stay on that swag 7, but 4 rifles, decent nades. Nihilium, this is it.
Make it or break it.
If they lose this round, they're going to be in a force buy situation to keep Fnatic off a match point. And it's just too close.
And again, here we go. That nade, though, going to find a lot of damage on Automatic. Valens actually takes a little bit of damage from that as well. That was a nade up to the top side of sandbags. And again, we see it's a relatively standard kind of setup here from the terrorist side. You know, they just have Flusha up here to harass the bomb site at B, and then 2 people holding on this mid control. But there's the aggression. Professor Chaos is going to be able to find Olafmeister, an alternate mid, getting very aggressive with the Mag 7. So pushing all the way through the halls and picking up the first one. So not a bad start for Nihilium, but what can they do with this man advantage? And that's really the real question here. So top of mid smoke, hold him back a little while longer, but that bomb is rotated all the way over towards this B bomb site, so they have to hold this down. Automatic, what do you have for us, buddy? 1, 2, 3 in a row! Beautiful job from Automatic. He's only got 1 more to beat. He's going to push the smoke from CT. Crims over by Spools. Can he take him down with the quad kill? Sanks coming around the corner here, and he's going to be able to clean it up. So on the back of a hero play from Automatic, 3K. What a spray down.
Yeah, and you hear the crowd start to liven up a little bit there. I think that they were starting to, it's a little bit of a clench going on, just like, come on, you can do it. They needed to make that happen, and they did. So they're keeping their hopes alive here, Nihilium. Now they have at least a little bit of a cushion to work with, whereas Fnatic, they just continue to buy. They aren't going to be holding anything back here. They know that they've got them on the ropes. They actually get a very consistent buy together for Fnatic. They have plenty of nades to work with. So this is all. I mean, it's Nihilium having to play a perfect game from here on out, essentially, and we'll see if they can start it off. Sanks gets the opener on the JW, and this is where Fnatic are going to start to struggle a little bit. They try to follow up on it, and somehow Wolfmeister gets that shot. But there we go again. Flowsick in position to get the refrag. Now it's all about maintaining this man advantage here for Nihilium.
Professor Chaos actually getting blinded over by Truckside, so he's going to fall. And now Flowsick, look at this smokes that he's behind. If he pushes this, Crims is right on the other side, and he's going to make him pay. The flashbang out. Going to go ahead and push it now, and Crims underneath. He's fully blinded, but he gets the kill anyway. Wow, Crims, you told about how much of a monster he is, and he is absolutely doing it. Now it's going to be on balance. He's not going to be able to find it. Flusha takes him down, and Automatic, the hero of the last round with the big 3K. He's got it all to do. Flusha at 47, Crims at 10, but Pronax, he's holding on to the Galil, but he has 100 HP. That Molotov going to hold him back, and this might be a spot where Automatic just says, I got to give it to him. They're going to go up to 14. Don't want to waste the gun, but Flusha coming around the side. Automatic finds it. Crims with 10 HP. He's going to go for the peek. Automatic takes him down, so now he's in a position where, he is going to fall back, but Fnatic just throwing away a couple of guns there at the end of that round.
Yeah, that's actually really important for Nihilium if they can keep Fnatic's economy low right now. I mean, sure, they've got their backs to the wall. Money becomes less valuable just so long as you can keep buying. Fnatic are going to have everything that they need, but if Nihilium can get easy rounds out of this, force Fnatic into that eco rotation where it's just like buy, lose, buy, lose, buy, lose, then they've got a shot at it. It's all about just making sure that Fnatic stay low. I mean, unfortunately for them, they just got completely, well, I don't want to say outplayed, but it's kind of the case because Pronax, while focus was so, while Nihilium was so heavily focused on T, he just jumped through apartments and got that kill to open everything up from balcony, and then Fnatic were able to wrap around through there instead of having to take that fight towards Arch and waste time and potentially get killed, taking that place over. So Fnatic is just so quick on their feet with the calls there to take advantage of the setup that Nihilium had.
And how about that shot by Olofmeister pushing up through that Molotov
That's just ridiculous. How does he even get that? That should just not happen.
And here's the Fnatic that you were talking about in the first half that Nihilium was working on. But boosted up on top. Look at this Automatic with a bird's eye view. He's going to be able to find 2. Sanks gets 2 as well. So completely crushed in mid. They were ready for it.
What a play. And that's also, that's Automatic right there. That is like the hard counter to that play. If you try and go through that smoke and he is waiting there, and he should be looking into the wall initially as well, just for that flash, waiting for that flash to come through so he doesn't get blinded. He hard counters you. There's no way for Fnatic to
What? What?
Ooh, I heard the crowd.
Yeah.
I heard the crowd. What was that?
That shot was ridiculous.
Okay. I don't even know what to say. Okay, PC.
There it
gets
is.
the job done.
Okay.
But
woo! All right.
That was a little bit too close there.
What in the hell? All right, Flusha. Calm down. It's not that serious.
I don't even know, man. Like, what a monster, man. That's the thing.
Dude,
Fnatic, like anybody, they'll just go off. They just go off like that. Olofmeister the round before, Flusha this round.
Whew.
Jesus. But Nihilium, they hang tough. They're still in this. And now there it is. They've managed to get Fnatic to go to pistols. So Nihilium, they'll be able to get another round on the board here. Or at least they should be able to, considering there's only one Tech 9. Yeah. It's not on Olaf, it's on JW.
And it's a hard save, like you said. So, and look at this. They're going to go for the banana aggression. This is exactly what they need to do. Take over control of this area. Don't let them get any ground for map control.
And they're playing it well on the other side as well, because Nihilium, the other side is, if you're going to take over banana like this, you try and hold fairly passive over on the A site. Bit of an aggressive hold on short. This could actually go south, but they have a man watching balcony. So it's Flowsick here. He's got eyes on short, but his teammate is currently covering that, so he's going to just be making sure that Pronax can't go with the funny business again. He can't go for that wraparound that will open up that avenue onto the A site.
And JW and Flusha up there, 3 in boiler room. They're going to go for an explosion here onto the alt mid, or pardon me, onto the truck side. And Crims with the Glock, 2 tapping away. Flowsick, though, going to be able to find 2 for Pit, make that 3. Automatic chimes in as well, so the defense is, even though it looked a little bit scary there at first, Sanks comes in and cleans it up in an 8th round now for Nihilium. They just completely onslaught Fnatic on the truck side.
They hold it out now. Flowsick could drop that Galil over to his teammate. He's going to do that so he can upgrade to an M4, and it's all about money management at this point for Nihilium. Just drop the guns, make sure you have full nades, make sure you have the best shot possible at locking Fnatic out of these sites. And Fnatic, they're going to go for a buy. So it's just a single round of eco for them. AKs, limited nades, however. So a lot of this is going to come down to the sick headshots for Fnatic, and we'll see if they're going to be able to get any.
Absolutely. So right now, JW playing down in the pit at the bottom of mid. And again, they're going to go for that aggression on B. They didn't really show their hand too much in the last round. They did smoke out the bottom, and they pushed Sanks down to spam, but this time they send a second one with him as automatic, and that's really their two staple players so far. I mean, Flosick, he's really come alive so far in these last couple of rounds, but automatic at 21 and 16, he's up there with Flusha.
And that's really really clever here from Nihilium. They're adapting. They're making sure that that counter boost is not going to happen. Fnatic, they do favor to, you know, well, basically it's like any team right now. Once that smoke goes down at bottom banana, you can boost up there and try and look over it.
And look at that, the re-smoke as well.
They should have control here. So smokes go down at the minute mark. Is there another smoke on that B site? There should be one. Yeah, it's automatic, and he's got one as well. Goes a little bit early with the smoke, though. That's actually getting a little ahead of himself there.
Well, you know, you are playing against Fnatic. Nerves can be an issue from time to time.
Can't have nerves, man.
They
want to win this.
Pretty solid here lately. Oh, the spam. So he's just over Flush's head.
Over it.
X-ray, it's so fickle.
And then the flash, does he make it? Yes, he does. Okay, now, and he's got the rotation in as well. So there's two guys alive on this site.
Well, he's staying over in the library, so this is going to be a little bit hesitant. He does get chipped away a little bit as well, too. So one guy already in water, and Crims is going to be able to open things up, and this is going to leave it all on Sanks in the back of the site. What can he do? He's only got 6 HP. Peeks out. Valens, though, is going to be able to find one. Flush and chimes in all through the smoke. Crims, just no mercy whatsoever.
And, well, there isn't much to be said apart from, you know, Fnatic just run and gun, hit the shots, full pressure, and they just completely overwhelm it. Nihilium not accounting for that kind of speed coming out of the Swedes. And this is now going to be, you know, the boost. Look at this, the clever boost at the back of new boxes. Crims takes out PC. He doesn't even know what hit him.
And Flosick just in time for that.
I mean, at least Flosick can pick up one. You know, bit of balm for the soul there, I suppose. You know, just like, yeah, guys, I did it. But, I mean, save the gun, man. You're going to need it for this round.
Yeah, well, with that being said, Fnatic up to map and match point on this one. They're looking to move forward in the lower brackets here. And if they continue this this route, man, they're going to be looking really good to make it all the way through.
This is just, you know, the outright domination from Fnatic. You know, even 8 rounds for Nihilium. I mean, it's still like Fnatic, it was only a matter of time until they kind of just, you know, got the jump on them. So
they decided we wanted to put him down.
Yeah, they're not done yet, though. They've still got enough for a reasonable buy here. A couple kits as well.
Full nades, too.
So it's PC who takes the hit, really. He's the one who's having to just kind of skimp a little bit and go for the P250. But he does have full nades, so we'll see if they can make this count. Instead, Fnatic, once again, just charging straight up second mid. No fear at all from Crims. They definitely are not. I mean, they haven't really seen Nihilium take over apartments at all, so they aren't really playing it carefully as far as, you know, if somebody were to push into. If they were playing versus Fnatic, you would always just be watching window to make sure that JW can't peek you, right? But they haven't really trained Fnatic to fear that at all. So Fnatic just going for very fast control of top mid.
And again, there you go. You see the aggression down to the bottom side of Banana. So, again, going for that same play, but it bit him in the ass at the end of the last round because automatic, you know, like you said, a little bit too antsy. He dropped his smoke maybe 7 or 8 seconds too early. And that just gave them a little bit more time to work their way up Banana to try to get into that B bomb site. But this time it looks like they're going to be favoring the A bomb site. They have a 2-man stack down in pit, and this is going to be on Flosick at truck side. If they decide to pour out from boiler, which they did a couple of rounds earlier. Oh, wow, he misses the molly. Oh. Well, that's going to flush him out a little bit.
That's awkward.
Yeah, that's
He didn't want to be throwing away that nade. That's $600 that just went up in smoke.
Literally. I see what you did there. It's nice.
Hey, I mean, if only he was standing in a room, right?
Yeah, JW, though. Oh, right around the corner. He gets all the way into CT spawn. Flusha, though, is the one that opens things up, and JW coming right around the corner is going to be able to find one. But PC and Sanks. Hello, Sanks!
Line him up.
Knock him down.
There we go.
I like it. Beautiful job from Sanks, keeping him alive. A big triple for him that round, and that's going to be a 15-9 scoreline. So they're within 6. They could still do this. They put the Mag 7 on Professor Chaos, who, you know, even though he had that limited buy the last round, he was able to get that P250 kill to open things up.
Yeah,
and it's a save for Fnatic.
Exactly. Well, you know, Fnatic winning a round, then losing the next one, that sets them back. That resets their money. So we have a little bit more breathing room here for Nihilium. They should be able to get up to 10 rounds now. Nice initial damage on the Flusha there. That's going to shake things up. But Fnatic are kind of just hanging back, waiting to see how things are going to develop. Nihilium have not gone for the B control this time. So it is actually going to be 3 guys on A early, waiting perhaps for Fnatic to go rushing through here. This nade could do big damage, but it goes bouncing past Olafmeister.
I thought it hit him.
I thought it hit him too, so lucky break there.
Yeah, but it does look like they are going to gear up for a B hit this time, and they've been so successful getting into this B bomb site, and it's so hard to take B as well. So, again, automatic. What do you have for us here?
He's got
There's
smoke.
the smoke. 1 minute mark. That's going to be a good good indicator as to hold the press back a little bit. But, you know, we've seen crazy things in the past. Teams try to push through that smoke, and they've been successful sometimes. They're going to go ahead and boost Valens up. He's had a rough go at this one. He's only got 6 kills, but if they decide to go up on the eco round, and they do, they push straight on through. He drops the flashbang. He's going to be able to pick up one. Sanks is there as well. Olafmeister takes down Automatic, but again, Sanks. And again, and again.
Quad kill for Sanks. He's like, that's enough. That's enough, you know, triple kills, guys. I'm going to go one up. I'm going to go one more.
Why not?
Sanks, that's the perfect rotation as well, because you saw him as that push is coming in from Fnatic, he's hoofing it up Speedway to get over there to set up that crossfire. So even if Fnatic get an entry frag onto the B site, the defense is still solid.
Yeah, what a job there from Sanks. And in the last 2 rounds, that's 7 kills.
Yeah.
So he's stepping it up. He was only at 10. Now he's at 17 and 18, so really doing big things and helping to stave off this onslaught that is Fnatic, this fragging machine, so to speak. And it's just one of those things. So we do see actually Professor Chaos at the top side of the apartment stairs. Oh, he's got Olafmeister right around the corner. Is he going to go for the peek here, or is he going to wait for him to come up? Olafmeister, the run and gun, so strong with him. He goes for the peek. He finds the kill. Can he get Crimps? No, but he does pretty good damage to him. There's no trade being attempted. There it is. Flowsick comes around the corner. He's got another one up in the halls to watch out for. That is Pronax with the bomb on his back as well, but it is a man advantage here for Nihilium. So, again, getting that damage out early, and they're doing a great job with it.
Well, shots come through, so they know that somebody's holding on short now, Fnatic, so they're going to focus on mid, focus on Arch, and they don't see anybody in Cubby. Instead, it's going to be Automatic here, holding fairly passively from the back. He could get locked down here, however, so this could get a little bit tricky for him. Flash in. Does he spot him? No, he does not, and nowhere to go. Pronax gets that headshot, turns it into a 3-on-3, but he spots the bomb, so the rotation should be coming through here. Nihilium, they have to hold. There's the flash, point blank, but Pronax gets him first.
And Sanks from the pit. Can you do it again, brother? Gonna find good damage onto one. That Molotov.
Oh, that could make it a bit too hot. Oh, Pronax almost goes up with it.
Oh my goodness, Valen's going to be your last man standing, and there it is, JW capitalizing with a headshot from the AK-47. 16-10 is going to be your final score, but hell, they made a good go at it.
Yeah, they did. They really did. I think Nihilium have really shown quite a lot this tournament. You know, they put up one hell of a fight versus Virtus Pro. They then went on to eliminate, you know, the top-seeded North American team, and now here versus Fnatic, they still put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, this is actually a very good showing for them. I think that they should be very proud of like the performance that they were able to put on.
And it's like we said before, this is only the second LAN tournament that this lineup has gone to. And the first one was 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't it ESEA? And they
yeah.
surprised teams there, you know, because teams were going on like, yeah, they're good online, but you know, this is LAN, right? You know, this is different. And then they proceeded to get their heads caved in by them, and everybody's just like, where did this team come from?
Exactly.
What is going on here? And so, here again at ESEA, they do the same.
Yeah, and you know, it's one of those things. Like, I have nothing but respect for those guys. They came in, they took down the #1 seed from the North American side in Cloud9, and they did it in a pretty lopsided fashion. 2 maps with a 16-5 victory and a 16-12 victory.
Yeah,
so
man, Cloud9 are not going to get.
We're not going to talk about
that. Man, the pain there. All right, well, as far as this match is concerned, guys, that is going to be it. Fnatic will be moving on, proceeding through on the bracket. That's it for Nihilium. They are now out of the tournament, but still a very strong showing from them. We're going to take a short break before we have our winner interview, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute.